I didn't come to every PTO meeting to talk about that. That was something that the Board of Education discussed in facilities meetings and so on. And that's the process. In terms of the survey, I know that you believe that any major expenditure should probably go before the public for a vote, right, as a referendum. That hasn't always been the history in the district. We put 2 additions on this facility, right, 11 classrooms that have enabled us to handle the current enrollment and the enrollment that we're going to get hit with in the next 2 years. We did that without referendum. We did that by looking at what the numbers are, what our needs were, what our resources were, and we made those decisions. When we get to the failed referendum, the most recent referendum that failed, there were a number of items in that referendum that failed and that would not receive support from the community as indicated by the survey, the subsequent survey. But that doesn't mean that those needs go away automatically, right? So, for example, the public also signaled to us that they wouldn't tolerate an addition on Southern Boulevard School. It's entirely possible that 3 years from now, if Chatham Township has more affordable housing and we have even more students than we have now, that we would still need to build an addition onto Southern Boulevard School. And regardless of whether voters had approved that in a prior referendum or if there was a question that was rejected, we still might have to take that step just by virtue of best serving the students in the district. So some of your questions obviously are above my pay grade and have to do with the Finance Facilities Committee, the Board of Education, how they make determinations about what the needs are and what the priorities are. But all of that's been done, in this case to get to the point where we are looking at building something behind the high school, most likely behind the high school. It would be a 1-story structure that could then accommodate a 2nd story, just like we did with the two additions here. And the 2nd story would tie into the C wing in the back of the building here so that we could put up to 7 classrooms on top of it in case we do have an enrollment spike or something, an enrollment increase at least, either related to affordable housing that we don't know all the plans and all the details of now, or just more folks moving into town.